Hello everyone, my name is Vijaya and today we will be talking about The Girl and the Ghost by Hannah Alcoff, Malaysia's own amazing author. She's one of the few Malaysian writers who managed to get publishing deals overseas, and it is truly amazing, truly inspiring, and I wish to be like her one day. And the reason why I picked this book is obviously because of the word ghost in its title. I mean, if you guys know me, if you guys have been following me for quite some time, then you know I am mostly influenced by the title, the cover, and the premise. Like previously about Sufyan Hakim's The Minorities, just simply because there's a Pontianak in its cover. So like, yeah, I'm that kind of reader. So what intrigued me about this book is actually the blurb at the back. So the back of the book says, this is like a dialogue, a line from the ghost himself. I don't know whether it's an it or a him. I think it's an it, but I like to refer to him as a him. I mean, refer to it as a him, okay? So there's this line, which I think is really interesting. I am a dark spirit, the ghost announced grandly. I am your inheritance, your grandmother's legacy. I am yours to command. So from here, it's obvious that this ghost attached himself, to this kid, to Suraya, and you know, consider Suraya as his human master, okay? So they were binded by blood. Okay, so Suraya was still a little kid, and then she's sleeping, and then this ghost was like, okay, maybe it's too early for me to reveal myself to her, so I'm just gonna, you know, poke here and there, you know, get her blood and then bind ourselves together. So that's what he did, without consent. Like, that's really not cool, ghost. That's really not cool, ghost. But then he eventually like, okay, I need to show myself to this girl because this girl keeps getting into things and it's time for me to reveal myself to her. So basically the premise is about how Suraya is really happy when she finds out that she has this ghost friend. So her ghostly companion is called Pink. She called him Pink because her favorite color is pink. And this ghost is like, what the hell? Why did you call me Pink? That's worse than not having a name. He doesn't really have a name. He doesn't even know what his name is. And Suraya was like, how can you not have a name? So it was just like a little bit funny over there. Like, how can a ghost not have a name? I mean, it's a ghost, it doesn't have a name, right? And so this Pelicit, Pink is a Pelicit. From this book, you can see that Pelicit is like some ghostly companion that attaches itself to the master, and then it will like do whatever the master asks them to do, and their job is to protect the master. So Pink and Suraya became best friends. They became best friends. They're like really good friends. They spend a lot of time together. Problem arise when you know, Suraya met a human friend called Jing. So Jing is a really good friend, and she's from a well-to-do family, but she's really nice. I love Jing. Jing character is like so funny as well. Like, she's so cute and so funny. Like, but of course the Pelicit Ping is like kind of jealous, obviously. Like, I thought we were best friends. I know we're spending our time with this girl. The Pelicit is not having it, okay? What I like about Pink is that he always says these things about like how ghosts don't have feelings, but he obviously have feelings, you know. He obviously care for Suraya, and it's just really sad to see him being heartbroken, you know, about the friendship between Jing and Suraya. So like, it's very, very sad. Why am I on the ghost side? I'm not supposed to be on the ghost side, but it's really, really chomel. Suraya loves Pink very much, but it was very difficult, okay? It was very difficult for Suraya. And then his anger could consume them both, so it was very dangerous. And so it kind of destroyed the friendship a bit. Not a bit, a lot, like actually a lot. To the point that's where I was thinking I should get rid of him. How do I get rid of him? But it was really sad to see this friendship falling apart and everything. It was really sad, actually, yeah. So because of this, because of the rivalry between these three people, okay, Suraya, Jing, and Pelicit. So like, this Pelicit is so clingy, because Pink is super clingy, so it could consume them both. So Suraya had to find a solution, you know, to actually solve this problem. And so towards the end it gets kind of dark, actually. We also get onto this journey where we see a Pawang, spiritual beings, collector of spiritual beings, and then there's this journey of, you know, looking for Pink's origin. And then I actually like the scene towards the end because it was fantastic. I do love it. I do love it. I think it's freaking amazing, you know. And there is presence of these other ghosts in the cemetery. Oh my god, so cute. I mean, not cute, but it's just like very adorable. Okay, Hannah, cute and adorable are pretty much the same thing. I mean, it's interesting lah. Okay, it's interesting. So there's this other ghost as well, and then we love Hussein. Hussein is a ghost that we stand. We stand Hussein the ghost. Okay, love Hussein. I love Hussein. Okay, this is a side character, so I'm not spoiling anything. So Hussein died. He's a teenager. He died because of dengue, and he was sad because nobody ever visited him again in the cemetery. I think he suspected it's because of his parents who probably moved away or passed away, and he was like they were probably buried somewhere else, so they couldn't come and visit. It was really sad, you know. These little details are the things that make this book really interesting, you know. And also the comedy. I love the comedy, you know, like that part where Soraya gets into a taxi and then this taxi driver is like, are you crazy? I need to go back. My wife has prepared mutton curry for dinner. If I don't go back, she will kill me. You know, something along that line. And then they were saying it in the most Malaysian way, so it's really, really funny. And I love that so much, man. I love that so much. So this book is like a mix of, you know, sadness because of the friendship that's falling apart. And then there's this darkness towards the end. And then there's this comedy that being like sprinkled throughout the book. So I love this book so much. Like, I love this book so much. Like, it has that balance. Like, I also think it provides good lessons for kids, you know, like Soraya's character development, like how she became stronger and stronger towards the end, especially because she wants to protect Pink, but at the same time she wants to protect herself from Pink's wrath, you know, from Pink's anger. So, and also the fact that, you know, how she doesn't want to stoop down to her bully's level, you know, things like that. I think it's really good. And the fact that, you know, there's contrast between Jing's lifestyle and Soraya's lifestyle, but Jing doesn't really care about those things anyway. So I think that's really beautiful. I think it's a really good lessons for kids. I'm really proud of this book in the sense that it's very Malaysian. Okay, I also love the diversity in this book. I mean, Jing is a Chinese character and Soraya is a Malay character. I just love how it's there. I love diversity and inclusion in books, and so I think this is a great effort. And also, you know, they include ghosts, so like, I love ghosts. I mean, I don't love ghosts, but I do love ghosts in stories. That's what I meant. I don't love ghosts. I'm scared of ghosts, okay? I really love this book. It has all the things that I like the ghosts, like the witch, the pawang, the spiritual beings collector, everything. I love everything about it. I like the Palisade. This Palisade kid telling himself that he doesn't have feelings. Obviously he has feelings, so like, yeah, ghosts, just admit it. I love this book, and I truly believe it should be turned into animation. I'm super excited if it's turned into animation, like seriously, man. So, alright guys, that's all from me today, and goodbye, and see you next time. Bye! Oops, I'm back because I have to do a product placement for Domisi Cookies by Mama Sop Bakery. So guys, I'm a dropship agent for Mama Sop Bakery. So you guys, if you guys want to buy any products of Mama Sop, you can always contact me at Kueh and Cosmetics. So today I'm going to demonstrate to you how good is this chocolate chip cookie. So obviously this is not Famous Amos. Do not expect Famous Amos. Expect a decent chocolate chip cookie that's really nice for snacking, perfect for children and for adults. So you're gonna buy for your kids, for your nephews, for your nieces, for yourself, in fact, for yourself even. So you can always contact me. Look at this cookie. I dip it into the milk. Really nice. I love it. I love how the milk sip into the cookie and enhance its flavor 1,000 times much better. Love it so much, love it so much. So guys, if you want to get this, just contact me, okay? So this is goodbye for real. Goodbye guys. Thank you for listening and see you next time. Bye.